we're gonna be telling a story about Paw Patrol. So if you all can subscribe and let you know, this story is gonna be called Wars of Paw Patrol. Because you haven't seen that, go like and subscribe. Okay guys, let's get started. So once upon a time, around in Adventure Bay, Raya had received a call from a man from the wars. So Raya answered, "Hello, this is Raya speaking. Hey Raya, would you mind coming down? Come to war. I'll be there," said Raya. They hang up. At night time, the pups were sleeping. So Raya went to bed, and I'm going to tell the pups in the morning. After they woke up and Raya came out to look at it, and Raya was having some news to tell him. "I'm fighting for the country." The pups were happy, surprised, excited. "I'm very happy for you. If I don't, I'm gonna promise you guys one thing. If I don't make it home by sundown, I'm gonna promise you guys something. If you close your eyes, I will be there." So, after he called the teammates on his papa, the 9 months came for Ryder. He was ready to go to war, and he called up his teammates. "Guys, are you ready to go to war?" "Of course we are." Ryder, said Chase. "Chase, please take over the Paw Patrol. You might need it." They gave him a last smile on his face before he went to war. "Promise me." "I don't want you to go," said the pups. "I have to go. Promise me one thing." "Yes." "Sky, when I'm gone, just take over the Paw Patrol for me. Would you be happy to do that?" "Of course." And they say goodbye to Ryder. "I'll come back soon. I promise." "I'm gonna promise you. Please stay alive. I always love you both." And he was marching off to war. And then the pups were mourning. So the pups mourn and tell Raya wants to come back, but we gotta do this. It's for Raya. They were doing the housekeeping. After Raya was going to war. So after Raya was fighting those guys, "You're going down." "No, I'm not. You're gonna win this battle. Look up. Here comes the Rock." And he was in pain. "Ryder," said Chase, "I'll come and get you." They hold the pup. "Oh my God, Ryder's in trouble. We gotta save him. Just move. I'm gonna fight this man. I'm gonna fight this." Well, said Ryder. Well, said Ranger. "Ranger, what are you doing here?" said Ryder. "Well, what a nice surprise. I fought our family." "You never thought of that before," said Ryder. "What about you darling little pups?" "Yes, my pups have nothing to do with it." "Of course you don't," said Ranger. "You want to fight? Let's go." And they were fighting. They were having an after war So after the rock hit, "Oh my God, here comes another one," said Ryder. "And wow," said Ranger. "You won, so I'm gonna have to push you off the cliff." He put a smile on his face. It was evil. So evil. It was so evil.
No.
So anyway, it was so evil. "Let me go," said Ryder. "No, Ranger, you can't do this. What am I going to do without my Palsy blood? What am I going to do without the missions? Chase is going to have to take over. Why do you have to ruin my life?" The thing, Ranger, was too late. The Puts were coming to save him. "Ryder, where are you?" They called out for him. And Chase, Ryder, "Are you okay?" "Chase, Scott, I want you to take care of everything for me. I want you to have a girl. Her name is Rose. And she take everything. Shh. Just take one step. Ranger, please." And he's got tears in his eyes. "Goodbye, Bugs." And he just exploded. And he was like, oh, and the Bugs got hurt as well. And they woke up in Katie's vet clinic. "Bugs," said Katie. Katie? What's going on?" "There's something alert." "My head," said Chase. "I really can't move my paws." "Shh," said Katie. "I got some bad news." "What bad news?" Ryder was. He passed on. "I'm sorry, Pups. Where's Marshall?" "I'm afraid we're gonna have to send you to a separate home. I can't take over the Paw Patrol." "Who can?" said Chase. "I got somebody who wants to have a friend. I know somebody who can help. The one I made up a long time ago. I'm afraid we're gonna have to put you in separate homes. Please don't. Please, we want to be into Paw Patrol." "I'm sorry," said Katie, "but you're gonna have to look after Chase." She called up Discord. "Hey Discord, hey Katie, what's going on? What happened with Ryder?" "Well, you passed on, so I want you to all take it in as their own. I wouldn't love them." As you know, said, and she hung up the phone, and Katie told them, "You guys are gonna be separated." "So what about Ryder?" "Ryder never want us to separate like this," said Marshall. And they got tears in his eyes. They heard a doorbell ring. Guess who it is? It's Scott, and guess who it is? Your new owner. I want you to meet your new owner. Discord. He looked scary, and they moaned. "It's okay, but I'm not gonna stay. I'm here to take you in as we know And they took him in, and Rosie if they come in the castle of chaos, they were having a soda drink. They were having a drink. You thirsty, Puffs? Let me introduce myself. My name is Discord. I'm here, the person. I'm here, youngest rider. He was. Tell me about him. Well, he was going off to war and he promised us to look after the little girl. And he said, "Oh, I'm so sorry. How would you guys do that? We're not sure. But we'll come back to Adventure Bay someday. We're gonna make Ryder proud." Do you know Ryder? And he was like, "Yes, I do." How do you know him? Well, we became best friends in high school. Me and him. And we were inseparable until that day. We were arguing about stuff. Disco, why do you have to do this? I don't know, Ryder. Well, you live with your parents. I know you did. But, and you saw after the middle of the night, they will have separate beds to sleep in, and they were going to sleep. What's happened to Ryder? I don't know. He died and he passed on. Look on your owner, his name's Discord. That's what Ryder wants. Ryder wants us to move on. So after that night, the police knocked on the door. Do you know Ryder's papa was here? Ryder's papa said, "Discord, I know Ryder. What about him?" And they told us sad news about Ryder. Discord was breaking down tears. And Ryder has passed on. I will look after them. And the pups were crying and mourning for their owner to come back. After that, they didn't go to the funeral. And Discord was so angry. Ryder, pups, why do you have to do this? And they doing something like crazy. I know you mean well, Ryder, but you just can't do this. Said Discord, you just cannot do this. Why did you do this to me? I thought we were friends. And he was so sad. But Ryder was gone. I got to do something about those pups. And they sent a letter. And they was something was up with Discord. What's up? If anything could have happened, he did something like this. But you little mups, why do you have to do this now? You can't not even do something like Ryder has even gone missing or something. He's gone. I know he is, but we can bring him back. No! I'm going to bed. He slept on the couch. And the pups were mourning and more. They were getting so sad. They wouldn't have did something like that. We did not need to do something like that. I'm back, you guys. I'm going to finish this story. story. So anyway, I said to Discord, you know how to reach it. I said, no. Do you want to get the whipping bout or you rather eat the evil step owner? Regret it. Of course you don't. You just can't. I took you in for a reason. Because I wanted this. Ryan's got nothing to do with this. It's not Ryan's fault. You're right. If Ryan could have passed on, maybe he wouldn't have looked after you. Maybe he wouldn't have gone to war. Ryder. And he took over. And he took Ryan's pad, put it in his drawer and never used it. He saw a picture of Discord and Ryan together. So and Ryan, he went Discord. He went to. They were crying. They were locking the pups in the room. So and they shut them out. So Ryan and Jason from locking key. Let us out. Let us out. You took us in. Please let us out. You got no right to do this to us. It was our brother. It was Ryan's brother Ranger. I never heard his brother Ranger in my life. How could you do this to me? Do you want a whipping? Is that what you want? No, said the pups. Good. And they would just go to sleep. And they shut the door. And they went to sleep. And after the middle of the night, and there was snoring after the middle of the night came, Ryan was calling out to himself. Hi! They heard Ryan's voice. Ryan, is that you? So anyway, let's get back to the story. So after Ryan was shut, the pups were sleeping, they saw an angel of Ryder. Pups, said Ryder. Ryder, is that you? Yes, it is. It must be a dream. How could you be alive? How could you be alive? Only alive. And I missed you both. They were all crying. They were all happy to see Ryder again. You can join me one day. This dream can be reality. We can all be together forever. But how? I don't know. Please, don't give up on yourselves. Be a leader. Be a leader, Scott. You can do this for me. They promised him, and he disappeared in thin air. So they were all moping again. So next day, after they got up and they were and Discord was making breakfast, we saw Ryder last night, and he slammed the table. How dare you bring up Ryder to this? He was my friend before he would adopted us. Of course he didn't. So after this, and they were not happy with their lives. They were not happy. So you're gonna have to be ready for this. It's time, said the pups. They were holding each other's hands. Time passed. 9 years passed. and they were getting old. They were getting old. And Ryan and Chase was getting old, and Sky was getting old, and Rebel was getting old, and Marshall was getting old, and Rocky was getting old, and Samuel was getting old. They were going into a retirement home. And Ryder and Chuck and Sky was laying down both beds together. Which one you want to sleep in? After 9 years, we've been coping without Ryder. I know it feels happiness ever since we were little pups. I know we were playing together with Ryder ever since. They were hugging each other tightly. They went to sleep. They're holding each other tightly. And they were holding hands until the end. And Discord came in and running into the room, and they were saying their hearts stopped. Saying, and Discord feels bad after what they did. I'm so sorry. You were all good pup at the end. After they were up in heaven. We were not old anymore. We were up in heaven. Ray was waiting for them at the end. Ray was waiting for them on the other side. So they were all happy, and they were still lying down in their beds. And then Raya said to them, "Would you like to go on a game? Would you like to go on an adventure? Where will we go?" Raya laughed. "Anywhere. It's called a journey. Paw Patrol's on the road. Let's call ourselves Angel Patrols. There's no Paw Patrol up in heaven. We're gonna call ourselves Angel Patrols." And they got together, and they were laughing, and they were living happily ever after. The end. Well, that was a good story, wasn't it? That was a good story for 9 years. And what do I think of it? I thought it was a good story, you guys. I'll give you. Alright guys, thank you for watching, and make sure to subscribe. Thank you for my story. The story once was Angels Patrol. Paw Patrol go to heaven. The story was Angel Patrols. Angel Patrol. Thank you all for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. And for my Instagram. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I'll give you a shout out to all disabled adults out there who like Paw Patrol as me. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. This is Taneasha saying goodbye everybody. Paw Patrol's on the roll.